One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Just like aliens visiting from another world. It had been the stuff of science fiction. Now, everything that could be imagined seemed possible. If mankind could travel the skies and go to other planets, why couldn't beings from other planets visit the Earth?
The outrageous behavior in Isla Vista with the students proves that there's an extraterrestrial being or some sort of spirit present.
Orbiting space shuttles and robotic rovers. The idea of sending man back into space, to Mars and beyond, ignited the imagination and brought back the notion that mankind and alien beings had crossed paths before.
As I was doing research, it suddenly dawned on me that, their behavior was very interesting. It kind of corresponded to Freudian's theory of the id. What that is.
Amidst a wave of modern UFO sightings, a new theory emerged that aliens visited Earth in antiquity and were regarded as gods.
They didn't seem like their normal selves. Their eyes kind of looked soulless, not all there. Kind of eyes rolled back sometimes, what I saw.
But if that were true, wouldn't there be proof? Perhaps there was. All we needed to do was open our eyes and our imaginations.
As you can tell, my identity is being covered to ensure anonymity and to make sure that I am not pursued by the government and the other agencies that are perpetrating these crimes at Isla Vista, keeping this monster on the loose.
I am Timmy Frankenson. I've been researching paranormal activity my entire life, and I am here to be a whistleblower. Ancient astronaut theory has pointed to multiple instances where the id has been exposed, yet every single witness has suspiciously disappeared. There's many academics out there researching this topic, but the government or UCSB have suppressed their information. There's a man named Achu Miyagi who has created a model that shows what this id could possibly be or what it does. I believe in this man.
Intriguing.
Alright, we're ready for the interview.
My name is Dr. Achu Miyagi. I am a triple doctorate in anthropology, psychology, and zoology. I teach at Cambridge for about 10-15 years now. And what brought me here? What brought me here to UC Santa Barbara? Well, while I was in Cambridge, I heard rumors about attacks. Some weird occurrences going on here in California, in UCSB. Hearing these things, I decided, to take a sabbatical for about maybe 6 months or so, just to investigate this situation.
There have been many victims of this monster. Students, security guards, police officers, who have come forward only to lose their job.
Jose Ramirez. I am a security guard here at UCSB. About a year ago, probably about 11:30 at night, getting close to, sound ordinance time. I was starting to walk down the block, checking out the parties, and I heard this one extremely loud house, and I decided to investigate. Seemed pretty wild. Wasn't sure if there was a lot of narcotics, underage drinking. I had to check it out. So I proceeded to enter the household, and to my astonishment, I saw the living room filled with half-naked people, some fully naked. Some were covered in condiments, I don't know, mustard, ketchup.
4 years ago, I was stationed in Santa Barbara, covering a string of mysteries involving spiked rates of incarceration among college students, spiked rates of STDs and wild sex parties, and spiked rates of underage drinking and general craziness in Isla Vista. Every college town has its crazies and has some wild things, as I've seen. However, the stories that I've seen and heard in Isla Vista, I just don't know what to say.
This is my model. It is called the Janaeus, as you can see here. And basically, what I've come to show is that there are also 4 other outputs right here, as you can see, that goes into our conscious self. As you can see here, right here represents the coagulation of the persona. Right here is our personation. Right here is the Janaeus, and right here is the Hippopotamus. As you can see, when all 4 are clear, we have our conscious self. However, with the id, as you can see right here that it's a little gunked up, it's blocked. That is what it does. The id blocks our, outputs right here. It blocks it from reaching our conscious self. Therefore, we become unconscious, we become carnal, we become, full of rage, full of passion, full of intense emotions.
There was people grinding on each other, some performing, actually quite a bit performing, sexual acts, something you would probably see in a porno, maybe hear about, like Roman orgies or something. I don't know, it's hard, it's just, I was shocked. Something drew me towards the backyard. So I went out the back door and, I don't know, I felt a presence, maybe like an evil spirit. Sometimes when you just feel that cold shiver down the back of your neck. Well, I had to essentially overcome with testicular fortitude and just go against my will.
Without warning, without precedence, without any kind of foreknowledge, people would become attacked. I don't know what this monster is. I don't know if it came from the sea, or I don't know if it came from the land or the air. I don't know if it slithers on the ground, but I do know this. When it attacks someone, that effect is inevitable. They lose control, they become animalistic. It is almost as though the beast inside them that desires food and fucking and fighting comes out, and they lose all control. Incarceration rates are sure to skyrocket.
Since coming out with this story of the id of IV, I've was suspended and with no possibility of return. But I actually don't care anymore. I have to let the public know. They have to know.
The fact of the matter is this: there is a monster in all of this stuff. And frankly, I've seen it. I've seen the monster. I've seen its terrible effects. I've seen these kids lose their mind. And I can tell you right now that this is something that is a top-down conspiracy. This monster is known by the government, and it keeps them floating, it keeps the jails filled, it keeps the tax dollars rolling back in through the court system, and so it won't stop. Chancellor Yang knows about this, the faculty at Santa Barbara are aware of this, and it's covered up, and I'm gonna be covered up. In fact, I feel scared even coming on record right now and telling you that I have seen the id of Isla Vista.
I am Jose Ramirez, and I'm coming forward with this story, and I don't care about the retribution.
My name is Timmy Frankenson, and I have to get this information out. I am a whistleblower, and I will take these consequences.
My name is Professor Achu Miyagi, and these are my findings on the id of Isla Vista. The students of UCSB needs to know about this. This cannot be hidden any longer by the government or by anyone else. We need to progress further into this phenomenon. We need to know. We need to know more. After all, that is the pursuit of education, of knowledge.
I've since quit my post working for the United States government. I just can't do it anymore. It's been weighing on my conscience. The government is allowing this monster to roam free, whatever it is. I don't know if they've ever caught it. I don't know if they're in contact with it. But the government is allowing this to go free in order to get these students to lose their mind, in order to put them behind bars and boost revenue for the government. I know what you're thinking. This is too much. How could this conspiracy be true? But let me tell you, I've been on the inside. I've seen those videos that you're watching on your screen right now. And I can't tell you whether they're real or not. It would take a lot to doctor them, but they could be doctored. But I can tell you that I've seen this monster with my own 2 eyes. The school is aware of it. Chancellor Yang is aware of it. The police are aware of it. Ivy Football Patrol is aware of it. And nothing is being done because money is taking precedence over the safety of those kids in Isla Vista. It's fucking terrible. It's just terrible.
So is it a monster? Is it a snake? Is this some kind of demon? Some kind of relic from some other world? It's not for me to decide. But you as the audience have sat and watched the hard evidence, video after video, testimony after testimony. And one thing is certain. Something is going on in Isla Vista. It's close to the collar, and the government is keeping it under wraps. What that is for you, the viewer, to decide.
The proof, perhaps, was all around us.